How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout. We are back with British Steel Challenge, and today we're taking on Cliftonville in the Northern Irish Cup quarter-final. So, we've already won one cup. The league almost looks as good as one. We're 17 points clear of our opponents today and one game in hand, which, if we win it, 20 points with 8 games to go. Yeah, a couple more wins and that will be the title sealed. So 3 wins from our last 9 games will see us seal the title in our first full season at the club, and 2 out of 4 competitions will have been won by that point. Now obviously this competition today is one of the ones that we could potentially win and score off from the British Steel Challenge, which would be fantastic, which would almost be a clean sweep. Cliftonville obviously beat us in the County Antrim Shield semi-final, and they put us out there, so hopefully we can win today and keep it going. I think as far as this season's concerned, the number of games left, I probably won't be doing any more league matches, just because if we do win it, then it's kind of irrelevant, and it's all going to come down to this cup. So hopefully this won't be the last episode of the season. We will be able to put Cliftonville out and progress, but yeah, certainly not going to count my chickens yet. In terms of the other teams in the quarter-final, we have Ards against Dungannon, Ballymena United against Bangor, Warrenpoint against Crusaders. So probably expecting Dungannon, Ballymena and Crusaders to get through. So if we do get through, it will be one of them. And yeah, I'm not overly bothered about who we face if we do get through. Right, what else do we need to go over? Right, finances, not doing too badly now. We've managed to get our wage budget below, what we're spending is below our budget now by £650 a week, so things are going okay in that front. We're doing okay, I think, for everything else. The club our board are happy with our philosophy, they're happy with the harmony and so on, so that's going okay. Holden is very, very off form at the moment. You can see from his performance he hasn't been doing particularly well. Played well a couple of games ago, but yeah, his goals have started to kind of taper off. I'm a little bit disappointed. Luke Brothers has stepped up and has started scoring more goals for us. So we did have some rumours about Simon Leonard. Dundee were apparently after him. It was shown as them being interested. I think Blackburn as well. We've slapped on a £1 million asking price, and it seems to have killed them off, as well as talking to the press, telling Neil Lennon where to go with regards to trying to sign him. So our squad is kind of staying together for the time being. Haven't been any new signings or sales or anything since the last time. As far as the fixtures are concerned, well, it was Warrenpoint in that epic cup final in the last episode. We then had Newington in this competition in the 6th round, which saw Brothers Molyneux put us through with a late consolation for Newington. Then we played Cliftonville at home, who we're playing today. And if you look at that game, we absolutely bossed it. They didn't manage a shot on target, and we just looked very comfortable all round. So looking forward to today. This possibly is the formation I'm going to go with today. I did go back to the kind of favoured 4-3-1-2 with 2 strikers, but Holden has just been really disappointing. After the Cliftonville game, we had a 3-0 win over Knockbreda. Again, pretty comfortable. Then Glenavon, we were in control of that game. Glenavon hadn't won a game in 5 or 6 or something, just sacked the manager, and we looked really good in that game. Despite going down 1 goal, just couldn't get the goals in for some reason. And then when I did get 2-1 in front, we lost a goal in the dying minutes of the game. So a little blemish there, but on the whole, I can't complain. Season's been going very well, and hopefully it will continue today. 2,836 tickets sold for today's game, so should be a decent sized crowd. We've been in decent form. Cliftonville not too bad. Their loss actually was against us there, which is worthwhile pointing out. We are favourites, and yeah, let's progress here. Right, I am going to change things around. I've honestly just Holden has been so disappointing of late that I just cannot see past dropping him. The question is who to bring on here. I think we'll go for Mitchell Molyneux because he can play there. Kane is suspended, so he can't play, so we'll bring in the youngster James McDonald. And I think they'll do is, I'm kind of tempted to put Harris on the bench instead of Holden, but yeah, we'll go with Holden for the time being. A draw is what the pundit is going for. I would hope not. I would hope we would be able to actually take this game by the scruff of the neck and and win it. Right, so as ever, you know me guys, there's no point in doing that because there's only one striker. I like the assertive team talks, and we're going to go attacking from the start. Last time out against them I went attacking, I went with the 4-3-2-1, and I'm hoping we can do something similar today. A repeat 3-0 win would be absolutely fantastic, take us through to the semi-final, and if we could win this cup competition, 3 out of the 4 competitions in our first season here would be fantastic, as McDonald can't get on to the end of that ball out wide. And obviously my attention starts to turn to next season and ahead, and if we can win the league, I'm really looking forward to the kind of European games, first European games of this series, and it'll be interesting to see how we fare, obviously being one of the kind of minnows. And yeah, so it would have been disappointing actually if I'd won all 4 competitions in one season and felt like I could leave. I'd have been a bit disappointed as Carville gets forward here. Carville with the effort from the edge of the box. That's a stunning finish, and certainly meriting his starting place there. There's times when he plays like this and I think he should be first choice over Smith. There's a nice effort, Leonard with the ball forward, Carville getting a little bit of space, and he's put that away into the corner rather well, and a good start for us. 10 minutes on the clock, 1-0 up and looking pretty comfortable, but it's a free kick here for McAleer, and he's managed to put that in. How has Stanek's not saved that? I saw where that went when it went over the wall, and I was quite comfortable that Stanek's was going to save that. We'll get a better view here. So he's bent that over the wall. Yeah, Stanek's has made an absolute dog's dinner of that. He should have done much better. Why he used one hand instead of 2, I don't know. But Cliftonville back in level terms, and again we make life difficult for ourselves. I wouldn't be too surprised today if we see Cliftonville go for the 3-4-3 formation. I don't know if the AI in the game kind of works on the basis that it looks how other teams have done against you, but certainly if they looked at the Warren Point game, they'd have seen 3-4-3 gave us all sorts of problems there. They've not started with it, but I'm pretty sure Cliftonville have changed that formation before, as Smith will take the corner, partially cleared only as far as McDonald, the left back, the young left back, with a right-footed shot for his first ever goal for the club. Well, that's not bad at all. We're back in front. And we'll see here again from the replay, partial clearance, Brothers laying it off to McDonald for the first time effort, and yeah, their goalkeeper's made a mess of that one. So tale of 2 dodgy goalkeepers in this game so far. And Ferguson now taking a corner for Cliftonville, headed away from the front post by Nelson. McAleer will pick this up, back out again to Ferguson, into the box. It's blocked well. That was heading on target. I don't know whether it would have gone in or not, but it was well blocked. And I'd just like to see a little bit of daylight here. I'd like to get 2 goals in front if possible, as McDonald takes the throw. Nelson finding Leonard, back out wide to McDonald, right foot cross in towards Carville, only as far as Nelson, goes wide for Martin. First time acrobatic cross, Walker with a header at the back post, and it's hit the side netting. But yeah, if we get another goal and get ourselves in front, that would be absolutely ideal before half time, as Walker tries to make a little bit of space here. Leonard Nelson, Walker looking for Smith, and it's intercepted, and this could be a counter-attack. McAleenan has missed his challenge. It's over the top. Dempster is away, late trying to get back there, can't get the challenge in, and he skied that. That was a golden opportunity for Cliftonville there, and it just highlights the kind of danger that we've got to get ourselves with that kind of margin of lead in this game, because otherwise you could find yourself level before you know it. Martin with the ball, Walker with the... Is that a shot? Is that a shot? Or was he nodding it across the goal for someone to put in? Either way, it's out for a throw, and we're at half time. I think the players are playing okay so far, so probably don't want to over-egg it with the half-time team talk. Maybe see if we can get something a little bit more out of Brothers. There we go, we've got motivation. So Brothers is quite good scoring goals in the second half, certainly in the last few games he's done that. I don't know if it's a question of the opposition team tiring or what, or it's just coincidence, but he does score quite a lot in the second half. But Cliftonville very nearly getting back in level terms 20 seconds into the second half. Getting through our defence a little bit too easily there for my liking. McAleer will take this corner in swinging, headed away by Late. Brothers on the edge of the box picks it up, and he finds Carville, and now have we got a chance to counter? The green jersey's not getting forward quickly enough, and yeah, that was a wasted opportunity there. Could have done a little bit better. McAleenan deep inside, Glenton in half, goes back to Stanix, once again sporting the jog pants. Stanix right footed, ball forward looking for Brothers, does well to win it. Carville now goes inside looking for Walker, gives away the ball, and Dempster will look to launch an attack here. Winchester, McAleenan, great challenge. Nelson now, Carville over the top, Brothers running on to some support inside. If he looks there, he finds Smith, and that's a poor effort from Smith. He has scored some decent goals this season, but that will certainly not be one of them with an effort like that. And I'm just trying to keep... Yeah, there you go, 4-3-3. So I knew that was going to come at some point. Not quite the 3-4-3, so we don't really lose out with any kind of width. But that was the thing. I was just waiting for them to go to 3 up top. Now, as far as we're concerned, I think the best option for us is probably to take off Smith and go with McLean and go to this kind of formation here. Let's just get McLean as an old-fashioned defender. Carville there. I could go wing back because they've not got anyone. I mean, they're not very comfortable wing back, but I kind of want them to push forward a little bit more than they would as fullbacks. I don't want to go too defensive. But yeah, this is what I was kind of worried, is that we go to that formation. I think what I need to do next season is try and find a defensive midfielder that can play in defence as well, or the other way around, a defender who can play in midfield, just so that I can swap things around without having to actually make personnel changes. As we see Hughes here dragging McLean wide, plays it into the middle, and there's the goal. Even with the 3 centre backs, we've not marked our man, and Cliftonville will just go back to 4-4-2 after this now. It's a real weakness of this side at the moment, and you can see here Hughes going wide, plays it into the middle, and that's poor marking. Really would have expected Late to have attacked that ball and sent it out for a corner. But yeah, this is back in level terms once again, and as I say, I'm pretty sure Cliftonville will have gone back to a 4-4-2, which means we are now in the position where we go back to our normal formation, and we can't because we've brought on McLean. But McDonald has got himself forward, whips it into the middle, nobody there. Carville nodding down to Martin, and he loses out as well. Yeah, they've definitely gone. There you can see there's 2, so they've gone back 4-4-2 again. Carville now finding McDonald wide in the left. Cross takes a knock. Nelson with the effort from long range is not going to trouble the goalkeeper. Yeah, that's so frustrating. I couldn't sit there with two centre backs and just watch what happened against Warrenpoint happen once again. But now we've had to make that change. But hopefully we've still got enough attacking presence to do something. But Brothers is maybe going to be a bit exposed on his own up top. McDonald, what can he do here? He's got to make sure he doesn't lose the ball, because this is where counter attacks are dangerous. Cliftonville just standing their ground. Nelson's just gifted that away. Fortunately McAleenan has cut it out. Brothers dropping slightly deep there. Nelson now to Carville. Carville loses out and just not really hitting top gear in the final third. 3 shots on target out of 14 is just not good enough. As far as personnel changes are concerned, I don't see any changes really helping out too much. We'll maybe push Nelson up a little bit further forward. Can Carville play up front? No, he can't. Nelson can't either. Ken tempted to take Carville off and put because Holden can play. Yeah, actually, do you know what? Last throw of the dice. We'll go with this here, and Holden put to a poacher. Holden can play there if we do need to revert back to 3 in the middle, but I just feel we need something up there. Brothers needs a bit of support, but it might all count for nothing here. Cliftonville with a free kick will surely get sent into the box as Leonard picks up that yellow card. Oh no, they went wide and didn't get to see the highlight anyway. Right, let's I'm going to go overload. Until I'm pushed forward. I'm going to take the gamble. Again, we should have been out of sight in this game, but we just haven't really been very good in front of goal. And Cliftonville with a chance here now with a free kick, and that's managed to get straight through, and they've scored. Well, it looks as though this is going to be the end of our cup run, just undone by moments of lack of concentration at the back. As we'll see here, McAleenan just letting his man go, maybe trying to play him offside, I don't know. Stanex again not making the target big enough. Yeah, well, we can at least tell him aggressively now to push forward, but I don't think we're going to get ourselves back into this somehow, which will be really disappointing if we can't, because both this competition and the County Antrim one we should have been able to win. We've beaten Cliftonville in the league on a couple of occasions. Long range effort there is not going to go in. Pump the ball into the box. We're going to have to go route 1 and push a line higher. Just everything as gung-ho as you can go, really. You only got a few minutes left on the clock here. Martin out wide and right, need a good cross here. 2 men on him, block the cross. Leonard's cross is blocked as well. Cliftonville now just getting, quite rightly, every man behind the ball. Leonard will take the in-swinging corner on the right here. Someone has to step up. We have to have a hero here in green that will get us back on level terms. I don't know if it's an extra time job or not, but it's not looking likely. Yeah, our defensive frailties showing in this game, and just our lack of cutting edge today has cost us. We're not going to get a goal here in the last minute, and why don't you try again next year, because that's not good enough. Damn. Yeah, not happy. Right, Walker, Nelson and Brothers are all going to get dropped for the next game. They should have taken that a lot more positively. No, that's very disappointing. Oh well, that may well be it for this season then. We don't have any more competitions really other than the league, which, as I say, in a few games could be wrapped up. The board aren't particularly happy about that. Oh well. Anyway guys, sorry, I don't know if I was tactically outsmarted or just things went wrong. I saw the 3 up top, had to change the formation, and well, they managed to get their goal anyway, and yeah, that's what it is. And we'll be back next year to try and win it. Another go at it, another go at the County Antrim Shield. But that's it for this episode. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I can imagine what the comments will be like if you do make any. That was pretty disappointing. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys, I'll see you when I see you.